Alright, so what's up guys? I just got up here to Pitt Race. It was really cloudy coming up, but all of a sudden it's a lot brighter up here. I swear, we always joke about it, but like, you know, there's like a whole different like atmosphere and weather patterns up here. It's kind of true actually. I mean, you look around and it's like, whoa, this is nice. There's a lot of stuff going on today. Behind me, you can actually see the BMW introductory to autocross type of thing going on. I was actually going to do this, but I wasn't 100% sure if you needed a BMW or not. It kind of sounded like when you read it, it was like for BMW chapter only people. Most of them are BMWs. There's like an S2000 and a WRX over there and a Honda Civic of some sort and a Mini, but I guess it's kind of like BMW. Most are BMWs, and there are probably a lot of new people getting, you know, maybe doing the first autocross or whatever. I'm actually here for the low-key one that starts at noon. I got here about an hour ahead of time, so I'm actually going to go walk around and check out all the stuff going on here. I'm actually parked right by the Hoosier area over here. They're mounting and doing a bunch of tires, I guess. They have their whole setup here. It's like cars everywhere. I'm gonna walk through the paddock here because I don't think anybody's gonna care. Just take some video, walk around in this next hour, and just kind of chill out and enjoy everything else going on up here. I mean, there's just like so much available to do up here. I think there's karting going on over there. There's all this. I think it's the SCCA Majors Tour is going on, which is why all these guys are here. This is going on. We got our low-key coming up. I mean, there's just so much crap going on today. It's ridiculous, and we're gonna have a great time today. So let's go ahead and check it out. I just got done with my second run. My first one, I completely botched it. Essentially, I went totally off course. We only walked the course like 1.5 times. There was literally 10 or 15 minutes to walk the course, so not enough time at all to even figure out like where you're going. And so that first one, I went totally off course. But the second run, I definitely was a lot better. I ended up getting a 45 this time, and again, this is a low-key event, so we're just, you know, keeping track of our times and trying to get better.
What'd you do, Chris?
I got a 45.
Oh, sorry, you're vlogging.
I am vlogging over here.
Thing,
all right, so just got back from my third run. I've improved. I went to first time I was totally off course. Second time, 45 even. Alex rode with me this time. I told him like, just stay silent and tell me what I did wrong afterwards. I kind of prefer it that way for instructors. And I got a 43.9, so I improved like basically a full second. However, I did hit one of the cones in the end of the slalom out there. Coming into the finish, I did nick that one. It's probably out of the box, but I hope somebody actually went ahead and put it back in because there's no course workers. That run felt really good. The thing that I feel the car's actually lacking, if anything, it's not even really, I mean, I'm sure if I had, you know, sway bars like, you know, even front and rear, I think even's actually, I see why people say even and they don't say like put a big rear bar on and leave the front. It's like, I see why you need even. The car feels really even, you know what I mean? It feels very neutral feeling. Now that I'm kind of driving it correctly, I guess. However, I just feel it needs more grip in total. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm going to show you up here. Even this car up here, I'm going to try to zoom in. Even this car up here has RE71s on it. And I don't have RE71s. So, RE71s and obviously bigger would be good. Like if I, you know, Thad's running 245s on his car. You know, I could probably fit 235 pretty easy. I don't know. I mean, our cars are the same, except he has different struts. So I'm not sure if that affects, you know, the suspension travel as much. However, either way, I think it just needs more grip. Just in general, like that type of grip, not balancing the car differently, I have to say. We'll see. I'm just going to keep trying to improve my times as the car is, because I can't really change that right this second. So I'm just going to keep driving, keep learning, keep looking ahead. Is one of the big things I'm learning today. It's just looking ahead is just a biggie, especially for me. Sometimes we say, oh, I looked ahead and things like that, and you really didn't look ahead. You were looking ahead like a car length or two in front of your car, and that's not far enough. Let's pretend these cars here was a very long sweeper that you were looking. So you know, me before, maybe I was looking at where the white car was, and I'm like, yeah, I'm looking ahead, you know what I mean? Like, kind of driving on a road looking ahead, like that's how far you look ahead. But really, you should be looking maybe where that red or white car is, way over there. Actually, if I could put my finger on it, that one or that one. You know, maybe that far ahead, or maybe even a little bit further. And if you look that way, your eyes are kind of going to go that way, the car is going to go that way, everything, your whole body's just going to go that way, you know? That's what I'm kind of learning today, is just look ahead. I'm just focusing on looking ahead. I think there's a lot of basics you can get down. Looking ahead's one of them. There's like 1,000 other things you should be working on, you know, like not overdriving the car, accelerating out of turns better, setting yourself up better. But the biggest thing is, if you're looking ahead, that's going to be like a baseline thing you need to do. And that's definitely something I need to work on even more. Everybody says they need to do it. Scan ahead, look ahead, whatever you want to call it. Just be putting yourself where you want to go, essentially.